6:45 on a Saturday. This is the day after we had the Friday part of our estate sale. We're doing a multi-phase out in Olive Branch, Mississippi. We had a sale 2 weeks ago there on a Saturday, Sunday, the first cut that we did on any of the items. Did a regular discount day, all of that kind of thing. Then I skipped a weekend to go to the Highway 70 sale and the reseller meetup last weekend. And I decided to do this weekend to make a second cut at the Olive Branch house because there was so much stuff. It's full of stuff still, and we've made another cut as of yesterday. And I skipped Saturday on purpose so I could go to yard sales. So guess where I'm going? Yard sales. Good guess. What we did yesterday, we did pretty good for a Friday. We had a lot of dealers, things like that. A few of the large pieces went out. But we had mostly smalls go out in volume, as they say. We did 9 to 1 sale, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. sale, and there were people there till about 1:30, something like that. And we did around 600, something like that, and it was almost exclusively smalls. We had 2 a little bit larger items that went out, if you want to call it that, but they went out at really cheap prices because we're trying to get rid of everything up there. So started to go get my drink first, but I think I'm going to hit these first 2 sales first because one of them had advertised that they had a bunch of clothing and things like that. It looked like a pretty good sale, my kind of sale. I try not to buy big items now. Everything's smaller than a bread box if possible because I'm older, I am more retired, and I'm more picky right now than I ever have been in my business. So I like to find things I can throw in a poly mailer and mail off if I want to make the money. I could, my goodness, at these estates and things like that, 9 times out of 10 people pass over the vintage electronics and things like that, like the VCRs and things that I can make some really good money on it. On occasion I'll pull some out, but I don't even like to ship something that big. I like the small stuff. There's kind of a special little thrill that goes on with selling something for 25, 30 to 100 times your money and being able to put it practically in an envelope and mail it. Not quite sure where this one is, so we may drive around a bit. May find another one on the way. Another general area. That squirrel almost lost his life, though. He needs to watch it. He doesn't know. I break for yard sales, but I don't necessarily break for squirrels that are making a decision about crossing the street. No, I'm just teasing. I'm not in a big hurry. And I'm also a squirrel lover. But it's a pretty day today. It's going to be extremely hot. So, of course, garage sales are out when it's cool. So am I. Let's see. They had a sign, but that might not have been the sign that I thought it should be. So we will turn around and go back. At the Olive Branch estate, we'll have another cut tomorrow. What we did yesterday was the first 3 hours. We did 50% off of all furniture that was there. We had done a 25%. We did 50% off of all furniture there with the exception of 3 pieces that I did a firm on. Because they are smaller pieces of furniture like a little side table or something like that I could practically pick up and walk down the driveway myself, you know. Those items we're gonna take to a different estate that's coming up next weekend. And be able to sell it for a little bit more. Just put it in a new location. Somebody will pay a little bit more. We're not going to zero out the dollars on those pieces. They're a little bit older, smaller, that type of thing. But tomorrow we're going to have what I have at some of my sales, not many, but some of my sales. I will do a dollar day. So tomorrow, other than the items that are marked firm, which is maybe 1% of anything in this home, and most of those are furniture items, everything in the house is $1. Doesn't matter if it's McCoy pottery. Here's a little small one. Look, well, I got a little bit more than I thought. So we'll try this one. I'm going to park over on the other side though. But we're going to do a $1 sale. Everything's $1. Makes it easy. Everybody puts it on the bundle tables like we usually do. I put up tables and they slide stuff on top of there on the discount days, and we just count up the items tomorrow, unless it's something that's larger, and we tell them how much they owe us. We're having it on Father's Day, so you know it's always hard to find something to do with Dad, so hopefully a lot of people will find something to do with Dad. I'm going to check this one out. We'll see what they've got. Well, I've been to 4. First one that I went to, I'll show you some stuff maybe at the end or something, or in between. But first one I went to, the lady had multiple sales during the summer, but I hadn't been to any of them, so I didn't know that it was like that. A lot of times I go on and go to those because every once in a while they'll throw something else out there, you know, that I haven't seen before. So unless it's just pretty much the same stuff that it's been out there before, I'll dig through just a little bit. It's been 3 or 4 minutes there anyway. But the lady was real nice, but she had everything was $0.25, and that was my kind of sale. So I went and looked at that, and I got some things. I spent about $2 there, I think, and got a couple of things for the grandkids, but a couple other things. I've got the Lake Cormorant, I think it's the 4th sale technically that we've had out there this next weekend. So Becky's already got it set up and ready to go, and I just come in with some of my things because I know my things to see them, and I don't put anything there that would be competitive, so I know which is mine and which is not, and all of that. I'll be putting a couple of things that you'll see in that sale. And then I went to 3 other ones. 2 of them were kind of a bust. As soon as you walked up, it smelled like smoke, and it was a lot of clothing, and I went, nope, I'm not going to do that. I can get the smoke out, usually with Odoban or something along those lines, but I just don't fool with it, you know. If it puts me off, I don't want to stand there and look at it. That's just me. Not hating on my smokers or anything. I just don't like to buy clothing that I have to do a whole lot to. So this one that I'm driving to now, these couple are supposed to be pretty good. The one might not be as large, but the other one was advertised like it was a large sale. So we'll see what happens at it. And let's see, the 4th sale, the one that I just stopped at, it was 3 houses in a row. In a little cove. They'd only gotten a few people to kind of go in with them or whatever, but whoop, there's one. It was off the grid. They had gotten a few people to go in with them, and she had some good stuff, an Under Armour backpack, a couple other things. So let's see what this one has. It's small, but you never know. Good things come in small packages. Got a little pair of Tom's shoes there for $2. They're not bad. And this one's around the corner. This was advertised as a big sale. Looks like they have a lot of stuff. Let's see how big the sales are. We shall see. Gonna pull around. We got too many mailboxes and too many fire hydrants. The last sale that I went to was next door to where somebody used to live that I went to church with about 35 years ago, and I mentioned them, and the people said yes, they were living here when we moved in. They moved about 5 or 6 years later, and we hated to lose them, and those other people have been there all this time, almost 35 years. So it's kind of cool. That's how my neighborhood is. I've got about the same neighbors I've had for the last 25 years, which is nice. They're not going to like it when we move, I guess. Because we will eventually. We're outgrowing the house. Let's see what these junk people have. Well, it's hot out here and I got a big shadow. See? So I don't know how much of this you can see, and my phone may cut off because it keeps overheating. It is very hot today. We've got about a 95-degree day and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. So these are a few things that I bought. I don't often buy Hollister, but I went on and got this. It's small enough I think my granddaughter could actually wear it if I end up not selling it, but I gave $1 for that. I got 4 bras. They're all Victoria's Secret. I got for 50 cents a piece on those, and they're in good shape. Let's see. What else did we get? I got this jacket for $1. Let's see if I can lay it out. The guy wore it one time, he said, and he sold it to me for $1. You know what? Actually, it was $2. That's right. It was $2 on this and $1 on the other stuff. Sorry about the planes. If you watch my videos, you know I live near an airport. So, but this one was $2, and let's see on the back. Let's see, it's the Good Wrench Kevin Harvick. The same sale. I got a jersey. This is a Manning. Manning. It looks like new. That was $1. It's one of the NFL ones. Different sale. Got a little pair of Toms. Got those for $1. Got these for $3. Converse still in the box. I don't think those have been on the ground. Right there. And I got a second pair of Converse from there. This little pair. It's been on the ground a couple of times, but not much. Got the Under Armour backpack. I think I mentioned it, but didn't show it yet. It needs some cleanup. I'll just run it through the washing machine, and it's still got kids stuff in it from school. I got that for $1. Got the Lego set. Don't know how much is there or whatever. I paid $2 for it. Got a presidential tie. Presidents always sell. Got that for $1. Got these t-shirts off for $1. I got 2 of these. So I'll do a multi-listing on that. I've sold several of the cats riding reindeer and everything else. So, also got a Hard Rock one. Let's see, it's Singapore. This one's Harley Davidson. It's just Harley across the front, and of course it's the neon colors. Southern Thunder, that's from down here. I've got that within shooting distance of my house. We've got everything down here. You just need to move here if you don't live here. Guy Harvey. I do sell some of the Guy Harvey stuff. I went on and got the t-shirt since it was just $1. Fishing. See. Sorry about that. I think it's still recording. Who knows? Got that one for 50 cents. Got a crab necklace for 50 cents. Got this earrings. I've got 4th of July coming up, so I got those for me or for Lorelai, my granddaughter, but they're little. Can you see that? It depends. Where is it? It's so bright out here, I can't even see my own hand. There you go. And I think you saw these, but I'm going to show them real quick in case the phone cut off. I didn't notice. Got those for 50 cents, and it's Premier Jewelry. Got this bag that matches my own bag. Another 31 bags. I got that for 50 cents. Got all of these for $1. One of the Red Sox. It just says Red Sox on it, so, you know. Dodgers. These are all youth size here. $1 a piece. Bought me a cap for the swimming pool for 50 cents.